Men are forging their own paths, leaving modern women feeling resentful.
Question, where are we meeting the men that actually want to date and be in a relationship? Because it's not the dating apps. It's not the coffee shops. I've been trying that. I've been trying that for a while now. Definitely not the bars. Not at my age, because they're all like 21, 22, so they definitely don't want to be in a relationship, and I definitely do not want to be a cougar. Nothing wrong with that, just not my type. I, again, tend to go about 8 to 10 years older than me. I found out even those don't want to date for a relationship. Even they are still figuring things out. Yeah, they are. So where are we meeting the ones that want to date and be in a relationship, that want to date to eventually get into a relationship, that are dating to see if we're compatible for a relationship, not other things? No. I need to know, because I have yet to find them. And I've been looking, so maybe I should stop looking. I don't know. But if you know, please let me know. Help your girl out. Where are we meeting the good men? Where are we meeting the men that actually want to be in a real relationship? Let me know.
Here's some crazy research for you. So a third of men, 33%, a little over a third of men between the ages of 18 and 29 are not only single, but they're not actively looking for a partner. The same study said that by the year 2030, that 45% of women between the ages of 20 and 45 will be single. So I've got a question for the men, because I see it all the time in my comments. Most of my comments are filled with guys saying we're done. We're not looking. We like our peace. I need some more talk from you guys. Tell me why you're done. Tell me why you don't want to have a partner in life. Tell me why it's more worth it to be single than to have a partner. Even if you weren't to remarry, just to have a partner. I mean, I've talked to a lot of men. I've got my answers, but I want to hear it in the comments. So please, drop it in the comments.
I got married young. I was 21, barely, like 3 days, 21. Already had a baby. He was 8 weeks old at our wedding. And I remember feeling like my marriage was temporary from the beginning. Like that I wasn't gonna make it. And I didn't know what that feeling was. I just thought it was fighting for me. I was pushing him away. But I never truly accepted happiness. I left the good guy. He looks at and is like, that's a dad. That's a husband. That's how it's supposed to be. He did the dishes. He cleaned the house. He took the kids to school. He worked all day. He made good money. He supported us. I mean, yeah, we had our problems, but he was the good guy. So I'm here to tell you, it's okay to leave the good guy.
Women constantly demand equality, but what has their version of feminism achieved? Men are exhausted from jumping through hoops only to face rejection. It's laughable. Women believe they're entitled to attention only from attractive men, while labeling the rest as creeps. They destroy our lives with false accusations and expect us to accept it. Well, we're done. We're walking away from this mess. Don't be surprised when you realize the only men left are the ones you've always complained about. The entitlement some women display is astonishing, expecting to be wined and dined just because they're women. Society supports this nonsense, and I used to as well, but not anymore. I refuse to be manipulated into spending my hard-earned money on someone who feels owed just for existing. I used to feel bad about not having a date, but now I'm thankful I'm not one of those getting played by women who think they're entitled to everything. Men need to wake up and realize they deserve better. Men are tired of proving themselves through flashy, meaningless gestures, fancy dinners, and entertainment. These superficial displays don't reflect who we are inside. We're done with this manipulative game. Men are waking up to this outdated nonsense and refusing to play along. We won't be tricked into wasting our time and money to impress women who don't care about who we really are. Romantic comedies have brainwashed men into thinking they need looks and money for dating success. It's a cruel joke. Many men are heartbroken and confused, wondering why women demand flashy displays while claiming to want a man with a good heart. The mixed signals are infuriating, leaving countless men lost and disillusioned. I advise men to stop treating women like they're special just because they're women. Be kind and friendly, but don't waste your money trying to impress them. Keep it simple and honest. Save the fancy dates for genuine relationships or people who truly matter. It's time to abandon outdated courtship rituals and start living authentically. For years, women have made it clear they want nothing to do with most men, and many men have gotten the message. Women ignore and despise the majority of men, chasing a few who don't care about them. When they get older and tired of casual flings, they turn to the men they've ignored, degraded, and belittled. Most men spend their teens and 20s facing rejection and neglect, so by their 30s they know women want nothing to do with them. From an average man's perspective, these women never wanted him before, ignored him for years, and now think they're entitled to his time, money, and energy. Men are thinking, oh, now I exist? Now that you're done having your fun, you want my attention. After being ignored for so long, the average man will just walk away and avoid women altogether because they've shown him he's not worth their time. Women today aren't suited to be wives. Social media glorifies single mothers as queens while they discard their husbands. They could work things out with their spouses and have a happy life, but instead raise troubled children. Then they go on TikTok complaining about the lack of good men while their kids run amok. Social media floods women with validation, making their husbands feel like background noise. Trying to please women today is futile. You spend money, and all she does is post about it on Instagram, another notch in her belt for the month. No intimacy, just emojis for her followers, whom she doesn't care about. You call yourself a wife yet flaunt your body for any paying guy on OnlyFans. Then you proudly call yourself a business owner. Hookup culture has shattered the fabric of marriage. Now, everything's handed out freely. Dating and spending money are relics of the past. Women scream for equality but hide behind pregnancies to dodge responsibility. Being submissive is seen as slavery, yet they demand royal treatment without earning it. Playing GTA is more peaceful than navigating modern dating, where you're just a disposable pawn. I met a woman who bragged about juggling 7 unsuspecting boyfriends. If they find.